Hey Alex, I've almost finished writing the summary for the report.
Perfect.
I'm still unconvinced. So here's a question for you, Alex. How can we do this without killing 3 strikes?
Fencer still hasn't recovered?
He has, but the doctor won't let him fly.
Guessed as much.
How much longer are you gonna make me wait?
Who's the self-important stiff?
You're here, and he really is quite important.
We're connected. Ready now, sir.
I'm Brigadier General Howard Clemens. I'm in charge of this operation. Our objective is to capture an advanced submarine in harbor at Artiglio. The port of Artiglio and the surrounding oil facilities were mostly destroyed by another air operation.
Oh, that port. Seems like such a long time ago.
You've been there?
However, Erusian forces repaired the facilities and used them to resupply and maintenance a massive submarine.
Here's a question. How long do you think this submarine is? If you guess 495 meters, you're right. It also has a width of 116 meters and a submerged displacement of 810,000 tons. It's a supersized nuclear submarine powered by 2 liquid metal-cooled reactors.
I guess it really is huge. So who's the quiz show host?
David North. I'm an OIA analyst from Advanced Weapons Analysis.
Why isn't he here?
Because he doesn't need to be. He can perform his analysis at his home office.
Ha! We've got ourselves an armchair detective.
Continue.
I've come to call this super submarine the Alicorn. The Alicorn is a submarine, and yet it can stage aircraft operations like a carrier. It also boasts some serious firepower with its 2 main railguns. Their range is over 400 kilometers.
A real monster if there ever was one.
The sub's force projection capabilities are equivalent to a carrier strike group. Furthermore, it can approach underwater or use aircraft and railguns to attack outside the enemy's range. It has an unusual history befitting such a ship. It was launched 4 years ago. However, it went MIA on a sea trial after being outfitted. It was later found at the bottom of the ocean by chance, and of the 356 crewmen, 330 were rescued. Here's the question. For how many days was the Alicorn underwater? It was 698 days.
Whoa. They were down there 2 years?
They were on the seafloor at 15 degrees.
So why are they deploying it to the front lines now?
I suspect it has to do with the loss of an arsenal bird in the IRBM cluster.
Huh. Okay, so we just blow up the damn thing?
We capture it. Don't make me repeat myself. We've had reports from local sources that there are weapons of mass destruction aboard the Alicorn.
Source.
If we can secure that evidence, we'll gain advantage in the peace negotiations post-war.
The OC Navy has dispatched a fleet, including a landing ship, to capture the Alicorn. Our mission is to secure air superiority and protect this assault and capture task force.
If we take too long, they'll scuttle the sub. The fleet will commence its actions while we seize the skies.
Wouldn't it be risky to bring the fleet in before we secure air superiority?
That is none of your concern.
So basically, you're putting our fleet in danger for political gains.
They should have taught how to address superiors in boot camp.
An EW squadron will be deployed. Their ESM will be a valuable asset. Stay within their range, and you'll have a significant advantage over your enemies. The ETA for the EW aircraft is the same as HAL.
Only Strider Squadron will sortie.
Whoa, I have to sit this one out?
Wait, Wiseman, you're not coming?
I'll be assisting the Brigadier General at HQ.
This is by no means a difficult mission. Your squadron commander's absence shouldn't change that.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
It's a requiem. Set off as soon as we're ready. Here we go. Do it with a bang. Understood. Shit. What's up? Friendly aircraft and EW aircraft will arrive 5 minutes late.
What?
Retreat and wait for backup.
Retreat not authorized. Gain air superiority at once. Trigger, what now?
Just for aircraft? We've got some talking nerve. Come on, it's time to find a real fighter pilot.
Trigger's already kicked off the game.
We're going in. After Trigger.
All aircraft engage, weapons free.
Sir, you didn't tell us there was a change in the H hour.
Our hot shot won't even last 5 minutes.
Coming! Get me!
Launched.
Don't go down! Being late is not an option. Coming down here. This planet I may be past out the line by our pushovers. Yeehaw! Here we go, cowboys! Surround them! Bandit made an attack. Trying again. Tear them out!
You want a piece of me? You got it.
I don't need no lights to fly.
Improve it, Count.
Righto.
See you later, cowboys. Been coming away.
Box 2. Combat's a lot harder without Wiseman.
You sure? Our man Trigger was an absolute monster just now.
Strider 1, slow away. Being outnumbered is tougher than I thought.
Shut your trap and keep shooting.
Shit! Do it with a bang.
We've got tons of company above and below.
Enemy detected. Send rescue.
Enemy has a lock.
These guys are good. I'm just one on the left and you take the one on the right. We're the last generation of fighter pilots. Show them the shots of prepared.
It's not every day you're in a battle like this.
Come on, try me. Nobody's got more combat experience than we do.
Can't ask for more than a style in
Strider Squadron. Enemy aircraft have begun their assault on the field. Swiftly secure our air superiority.
I know that, but we're outnumbered. Pushing back hard.
Help me!
Enemy has a lock. Box 2.
Locked on.
Keep course. A few sparks are to be expected. Three strikes my sight. Gonna take him down for one last moment of glory.
I'm down quite a few, but haven't even made a dent.
Shut up. You see Trigger complaining?
Well, he doesn't talk much, but fine. Here I go.
This is Enchanter. We've entered the AO.
Yes, EW aircraft and Drake Squadron are here.
I didn't think you'd get her so quickly.
We're here, team.
The EW aircraft have strong ESM on board. They can improve your dogfighting capabilities by enhancing missile range, homing, and more.
Keep your eyes on three strike. You might learn a thing or two. Roger. Right ahead. Let's escape. Straight 5 engaging. Straight 8 engaging.
Pretty good. But your plane's not doing you any favors.
Strike 1 engaging. Strike 3 engaging. Just a bunch of cool. Somebody take down their EW aircraft. Incoming missile. We're targeted.
That would have been way too close if it wasn't for Trigger.
Wait, we need a big kid. Not on rubber skills. Come on, my cousin. Missile. Break. Break.
Entering ESM range.
You ain't no match for me.
Enemy attack struck me. I'm still okay. Yes! This is the air combat I've been waiting for. Don't really care about this stuff.
It's okay, I quit. Not counting their numbers anymore.
Trigger splashed a hostile. Good. The ESM's improving your aircraft's dogfighting capabilities.
My wingman says he saw 3 strikes. I can't stop trembling.
Locked on!
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Trigger, take out enemies away from our fleet too. Take control of the entire airspace.
What's your altitude? The ocean's right below the clouds. So, is this the meeting place for pilots replaced by UAVs? This is it. This is the battlefield I've been craving.
Target acquired.
They got me. Sailing out.
This keeps being difficult out here.
They're after our EW aircraft.
Entering ESM range. Enemy is locked on. Break away.
Are you sure? Damn sure.
Enemy on your six.
3 strikes.
Strider 1, missile launched. EW aircraft was hit. It's being attacked by an F-15E. Multiple aircraft approaching this airspace. They're Harriers.
Any moves to attack our fleet must be stopped.
All right.
We'll go.
These guys are well trained.
EW aircraft was hit from an enemy Typhoon. Enemy behind you. I don't even have time for a snack on this operation.
You just wait. I'll get you a break in a second.
Thanks.
Missile closing in
No control. Returning to base. Don't forget to tell the mechanics it seems to have a problem every time Green Trick shows up.
That bird over there flies pretty well. Pilots of that caliber are still around.
Strider 1, missile away. Target hit.
What's your 6? Bandit!
Harrier destroyed. Nice work. Those fighters are after the fleet. Take care of the rest.
Another enemy aircraft approaching our ship. You see the size of that sub? Why the hell was it not next all this time? Protect the landing ship at all costs. Shield it with your lives. Seagull's raiding. Evacuate immediately. Oh, shit. The destroyer tight. Mark 2.
Strider 1, locked on target.
We're not fighting UAVs. It's just as hard on them as it is on us. Come at me, bro. Catch me if you can.
This must be flanking. Take down the EW aircraft. They're getting us in trouble.
Harrier 2s have all been destroyed. Good job. Great work.
Damn it. Missile hit.
We're taking casualties.
Command duty officer. The approaching landing ship is to be considered hostile. Set it as your target.
Roger. Set primary target to hostile landing ship Puffin.
Our target is the captain. Puffin, Robin, Harry. Captain. Ah, you don't see it. Gunnery is about killing the people on board. Detecting hostile barrage jamming. They brought EW aircraft. I'm displaying the jammed area on your radars. I shall switch with Lanza. Special delivery.
Don't let them get to a chanter. Numbers are all moving. Dogfight.
Missile's not homing in properly.
When in range of enemy jammers, missile lock-on and homing capabilities are reduced. This is gonna be trouble.
Past the 3rd checkpoint. We're halfway there. From Puffin to all ships. Change formation. Full speed ahead. We're in front of the landing ship Puffin. We're going to be their shield.
You see that? Splashed an enemy EW aircraft.
Nice kill count. We'll go over that one during debriefing.
Righto.
I'll show you moves no UAV can copy.
Strider 1, missile launched. All aircraft be advised. Enemy strike fighters are on the approach. They're fullbacks, definitely faster than the ones before.
They pose a serious threat. Take them down.
Righto. Trigger, let's get this done quick.
See that? Really can't move to attack enemy ships. I can target it the moment I try to close in on their ships. They're only human. They'll tire out soon enough. Incoming! Get in the cloud! Getting a real warm welcome here. Anti-air station. Target enemy aircraft. Missile. Break! Break! Target is turning white. Firing SAM.
Target hit.
captured in no time.
They'll be happy to see us. It's been 2 years at the bottom of the ocean. They wouldn't want to go back to that.
Port side hit! Damage control!
This is bad. The damage is spreading.
I see 3 strikes. I'll kill you!
All aircraft be advised. 2 bogies on the approach. Aircraft type, Su-47. Burkitts. Arusha doesn't have many of those. Where'd they come from?
Hey, Rage, can I kill him now? I've waited long enough. Use the confusion to get on a 6. Like a true villain, huh? I like the way you think. Who's seen on my tail? Taking fire! Woo! You idiots, ignore the Erusians. Don't call me an idiot. I'd kill you if you weren't my brother.
Bogey shot down an Erusian bird.
What do you mean?
There are no more reinforcements. They must be hostile. You are clear to engage. Don't hesitate.
I'm throwing you up so bad.
Who are these guys?
They're neither Russian nor Russian. They're just really fast.
I'm on my target.
Enemy's got a lock.
This is Figure 1. 3 and 4 head to 305. Instant attack. Figure 1, let's go. Tail. I'll let you ruin the plane.
Trigger, I'm seeing advanced stealth fighters.
SG-57s, highly capable planes. Stay on your toes if you engage them.
Get him, scream.
Trigger hit the target.
Good, you're seeing right through their illusions.
Hostiles just popped out of nowhere.
It's an ECM, type of saturation decoy. Scan for the source.
Die. Can you take that range? Ignore enemy aircraft. Focus on ESM. We gotta get him started now. It's been a while since I've met someone capable of killing me. Fire. I got this guy. Take the shot. I'll tear him apart.
Enemy's got a lock.
Receiving support from ESM.
Damn, he dodged it.
Missile!
If we can shoot him down, that'll change our lives. I have him. Teleports with our EW aircraft.
Missile inbound, missile inbound.
I like this guy. He's really out to kill me. Evading missile. Take him down before you can figure out what I'm planning.
Additional hostiles confirmed. We're detecting surface-to-ship weapons teams around the sub. Eliminate them.
Yeah! Got them. We're killing warfare aircraft. ESM's gone. EW aircraft is taken out. That's your 6. Shake him off.
3 minutes remaining.
Target coordinates re-entered. Ready to fire. Watcher, fire orders.
Mark 2. Fire. Miss. They have me spiked.
Strider 1, enemy has a lock.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Okay up there.
Be advised, enemy ground forces are preparing to strike.
Trigger has scored a kill.
On my enemy's tail.
Missile launched. All ground targets destroyed.
This takes away the enemy's surface-to-ship capabilities. Fine work, Trigger.
Shit. Scream. We're pulling out. I can't take down 3 strikes with damaged planes.
Be advised, enemy aircraft nearing the landing ship.
God damn it! Guys, I will have you. You will die!
Hey, those filthy fats are on the run. Let them go. Secure air superiority and protect your allies.
Destroyed.
That's what I like to see.
The rings are thinning. At last, the light at the end of the tunnel. Continue with your mission.
A friendly shot down the Su-34 approaching the fleet. We owe you one. Captain, they're ready to take off, sir. They're prepared to sacrifice their lives to carry the cargo. We should run. Captain, do you see? Mines are about to be snuffed out in endless cruelty. How many must we sacrifice to put them to rest? Captain, it's 3 strikes and his crew. They've tied down the enemy bird. Our men just might make it through.
landed.
I'm hit, but still fighting.
Target's destruction confirmed.
Fox 2!
Allied shutdown! We can destroy their landing ship. We can sink their planes along with it. Forget altitude. Turn it to speed. No, no, no! Fox 2.
Enemy has a lock!
Alicorn, do you copy? You cannot stop the approaching enemy landing ship. Scuttle the sub immediately. Fools. As of now, this boat no longer belongs to the Erusian military. What are you saying? Don't you see?
You're all too close. Spread out. Let the LRSSC take care of the enemy aircraft.
Eject!
Not yet. I'll keep him hanging. You take him down. Roger.
Puffin, this is Lancaster. Enemy's resistance is dwindling and we've almost secured air superiority.
Copy. Commencing capture operation.
The rest is all yours, Captain. Now I can finally have my sausage rolls.
That's the kind of food you eat up there?
Of course, anything other than finger food would get in the way of my duties.
That clearly wasn't what she meant.
Took longer than I expected. I'll be leaving now. You take command from here on. Whew. Well done, pilot. Then slow ahead both engines.
Are you sure? The landing ship Puffin to all active units. Enemy submarine has started moving.
Commence firing. Men guns, commence fire.
Bearing 180, cruising at 5 knots. Movement on the deck. It's their aircraft.
Alicorn fired on her with the railguns. The landing ship's on fire. It's gonna sink. Confirming launch of submarine-based aircraft. 4 bird. It appears one of them is carrying a cruise missile.
What?
What
What happened? Listen up. You need to take that bird down. Hurry!
Patch me in. Do you hear me? David North here. There's a possibility the cruise missile is a WMD.
Shit!
Hey, what about the submarine?
We've got to help our ship first.
Don't lose them. Shoot them down.
Shit!
Open vents. Fill all ballast tanks. Full speed ahead once we're underway.
Trigger's caught up to them.
Scrap them, Trigger.
Enemy submarine is going under.
Shit! That monster will roam the oceans.
Eat my words.
12 miles until the aircraft leaves the AO.
This boat needs to end this hideous war in a definitive and elegant manner.
Captain!
Bend it down.
They're not evading us.
We're shooting shields. Crazy.
Our conquest will not a restoration of balance, a judgment.
Stop it!
And it will be done with reason from beginning to end. There shall be horrified by the number of lives we will take. Yeah.
Target's destruction confirmed.
CQ is down by 3 strikes. The damn bastard ruined it. Captain, don't you see? He walked all over it with his dirty boots, over the crisp white sheets of my bed that I had just made. Let's have him assist in the next plan. He'll make a fine sideshow for our scheme to kill 1 million people. Or was it the plan to save 10 million lives, command duty officer?
Here we go.
Do it with the...
The operation has been completed. Stand by for further orders.
Hold on. We still don't know who those bats were. Why were they after Trigger? They were using Osia's radio frequency. You mean they're on our side?
Impossible. They didn't respond to our IFF. Or maybe they were there to settle a personal score. There's nothing unusual about being shot in the back by an ally.
Guess it might have been that way where we came from, but you know what I'm saying, Trigger?
Everyone, here's a question.
That's enough. Remove him from the call.
Wait, don't hang up on me yet. How did they know that we had intelligence on their weapons of mass destruction? They never would have taken such actions if they didn't know.
They have a spy.
Better to be suspicious than not, I suppose.
At the very least, we'll have to assume from here on out that they know everything that we do. Another question, Alex. Captain Mateus Torres, the captain of the Alicorn. What is his goal?
There are 21 likely targets. The number of main routes
Wrong.
to the targets is 2,405.
You're being too logical.
Want me to define main?
Alex, can you be more sensory?
What do you mean?
Make me a collage of Torres' quotes. Work freely. Keep my hypothesis in mind.
Life taken by cheap kills of forward projectional sea power.
No good.
No good.
Alex. All right, let's go on. Try to be a little more sensuous.
Monstrous, 16,752. And salvation of passivity.
Okay.
Vulgarity of 6 per minute of forward security.
Good.
Will of nuclear retaliation on death. 160 millimeter guidance where massacre is placed by mass planning.
More logically.
Salvation of 10 million. An elegant massacre upon the Cage continents.
Stop. That's correct, or is it?